Hey everybody, what's up?
Hi, everybody.
We are here, we are back. We are getting Doug back. First of all, thank you guys for watching. Our last live got a really decent. Oh my gosh, like oh my god, you guys actually came through. So thank you guys for coming through. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Okay? Let's not forget to subscribe to the channel. So today, we're going to be doing something a little bit different. Just kind of doing a podcast style show for you guys. We actually have this in bold is our podcast. This is our YouTube channel for it. So you guys want to go check out our podcast. I'll leave the link in the description box below.
If y'all like conversational style podcasts, we're gonna do them more on the channel, but we have a lot on podcasts and platforms such as Spotify and all that stuff. So
Spotify,
definitely check it out if you like this form. You know, I'll be over talking about celebrities too, because I really don't give a damn. It's just what's happening in pop culture, and it's a fun little kiki.
Right?
But this is really the type of conversations I like having on the podcast, and also the intellectual ones. Y'all, if y'all hear me on a podcast on Spotify, y'all be like, who the fuck is this? Especially during our Black History Month. Y'all gonna be like, what?
That's why we call her the private. I mean, not. I'm looking at the private investor cable. That's why we call her Sabrina X. Y'all, look, don't listen to nothing I got going on. So yeah, guys. And yeah, we're on, like she said, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Pandora. That's what it's called, right? Yeah, and all that. We want all of that. So you guys go ahead and check out those episodes. Check out the links below. We have a lot of conversational things. Okay. So yeah, let's get into it. Just saying hey in the chat. Oh shit! I don't went live. I just checked in on the wrong thing.
Yeah.
I'm so irritated. Okay, y'all. So let's go ahead and get with this quote real quick, and then, what did I do with the quotes? So it says, "Send me pictures is where women lose 80% interest in men." So if a dude hits you up and he's like, "Send me pictures," it's just not going to happen. You know, she's saying that she loses 80% interest in men, or that women do. So let's talk about it. Okay, let's talk. What do you guys think about that? I want to know in the comments below. What do you think about that?
I agree with that statement. I think I really don't like being asked for pictures. I feel like I show anybody what I want them to see on Instagram. So if you don't want to be just anybody, then you got to be patient. I don't personally believe in, not that I don't believe in it, but I'm personally not comfortable with getting overly intimate before we get to know each other good, because it just never worked out.
I feel like in this day and age, why are you asking for a picture? Because you just made a good point. You got Instagram, you got Snapchat, you got Facebook.
And I'm a very bold person. I know, like, a lot of people you do whatever is good for you. Don't tell me how to feel about my body. I like dressing like sensually, So honestly, what the fuck do you want me to send? A nude? No.
Exactly, because what else do you need? Go look at my story. Go look at my page. Like, why are you asking me to send you a picture?
And even if you couldn't look at my page, like, it depends too. Because I saw somebody say in the comments saying it depends on who it's for. Y'all know y'all be sending a picture to somebody you like. No, I don't. No. Right. But I know people do, so I'm not going to say like that's not, something people do. But me personally, I only sent pictures to my boyfriend before, one of them before. So right. I personally don't.
And that's why I was like, at first I was like, wait, what are they asking for a picture of? But then I'm like,
That's
wait,
what I'm
you
saying.
have
Like,
social
it
media.
depends. Like,
So
if you're not on social media, or if I'm not, okay, here's a selfie for your phone. I did that before. I've done that before. So
yeah,
I've sent a selfie
yeah, I've seen selfies
of my face.
Right, not
And that's
not a
it.
selfie of my hoo-ha, of my vagine, my mean vagine.
Mhm.
None of that. I just feel like it's really unattractive unless you're in a relationship with somebody. You know, and I even wouldn't do it that way if I was in a relationship with somebody. I might have like a talk with them, like, you know, hey, boo, you know, every once in a while, if you want to send me a little pic here and there or a little naughty video, like via Snap or, you know, whatever, you know, go ahead and do that. That way, when I get it, it's like, ooh, not like, ooh, hey, send me a picture. Cause it's like, even if I had a boyfriend or a husband or something, I might be like, boy, can you like ask in a different way? Or like, you know what I mean? Like, be a little bit more innovative, be a little bit more creative with the way that you're asking me for, you know, this. It's that also could be like a game changer, the way you ask, how you present it, not you know, send me a picture or a video. But apparently a lot of people just be sending that shit without you asking for it too. But
They
hey.
do. And then they be like, or like somebody has said in the comments, what's worse than that is when they call you or text you and like, what you doing? And you're like about to get in the shower. And they're like, without me? Oh, click, bye.
Or be like, hey, what you doing? I wish I was doing you or something. Get out of here.
All right, that's just somebody who has like zero
no
game.
couth. Absolutely not.
But
what's another one? Like,
I really just feel like everybody should dedicate at least 2 to 5 years of their adult life to celibacy.
That's very interesting. I mean, I feel like it's not the most important thing.
I'm not being funny. I'm being dead ass serious.
I'm not saying celibacy. I'm talking about sex. Take a deep breath. You know, that's not the most important thing to me in my life. So
it's not even just. It's low key making it more important in your life.
What, like celibacy?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Making sex more important because like you gotta have connections and just sleeping with somebody, being with somebody intimately that you really, really have a connection with, not just that you care about, really want to sleep with, like just a two-sided mutual bonding experience. It feels nice. And just casual sex for me is unmatched.
I just feel like casual is like, for me personally, I just don't really believe in doing something like that because it's just like you're just giving yourself to, and you know, sorry, I have a dog and she finna had to go because she's doing too much. It's like you're just giving yourself to any and everybody, and like you said, it makes it so unimportant. What's the importance of the act in that scenario then, in that situation?
Well, I just think everybody needs to experiment with it. I get it's not for everybody, just like promiscuity is not for me. I can't tell somebody that, you know, I don't care about somebody being promiscuous. You ain't sleeping with me, so I don't care who you sleep with. You be safe, hopefully, and have a nice time. I don't know what else to tell you. So I don't look down on people who are promiscuous, but I personally have seen more benefit to my life, to my emotions, when I'm more tame. Like when I'm more like, you know, when I don't do all that stuff. I feel more in tune with my body sensually when I am celibate. I really like getting into my sensuality and being sexy without wanting or expecting sex from anybody. That's what helps me, you know, I feel like it's been helping me a lot in that department. Ooh. And to just feel more confident. I feel way more confident.
Yes.
Not being sexually active.
I agree. And
But I know
feel like,
everybody's different.
yeah, I feel like people just need to think about why they're doing it. As long as you're doing it for you, and I'm not like, giving your body to somebody just to like please them, then hey, yeah. And then we wanted to talk quickly about something that Glorilla actually made a post about. So let's hear what she had to say, and then we're going to come back and talk about it.
Wait, before we get to that, because of this topic, I didn't know you was going.
Oh, my bad. I didn't know you had anything else to say about it.
Yeah, it just was like, because I was just going to bring up really quick, because I know we're going to talk about it tomorrow, so I'm not going to bring it up a lot. But like, Tim's was recently dragged by a Christian saying that she's a Christian and she had too much of a raunchy photo shoot. And I always found it as backwards in society. And y'all let me know what y'all think in the comments below. And maybe we could talk about it more when we talk about the topic tomorrow and read off all the tweets and stuff. But I always found that society was so ass backwards when it came to like the way you dress and sex. Like, if you think about it, a person who's probably very promiscuous, a person who probably cheats on everybody they've been with, a person who probably, sex crazy practically, way more sexual experience, will sit there and call a girl a hoe or look down on a girl for wearing a certain type of outfit. And they've always been crazy to me that to people, people feel like treating your body like a temple means the way people see you and the way you dress versus how you actually treat your body. If you take care of your body, if you be selective about the soul ties you create. And I find it odd that people equate as sexually experienced as adults equate how somebody dressed with their sexual activity, because it's like,
so dumb.
I'll watch somebody say, oh my gosh, I can't go a year without sex, and then in the next conversation talk about how girls dress too slutty these days. It's like, bitch, what?
What?
So dressing revealing is wrong. Showing arms, legs, and back is wrong. Or having sex all the time and stuff like that, it's okay. But right, shoulders is where you draw the line. Cleavage is where you draw the line.
Her skirt is so short, I can almost see her vagine. Did you see her nipple? Because it only counts if you saw it, bitch. I don't give a fuck.
But it's like, what did you do with it? Like, you're not allowed to touch me. Like, oh, you saw that I have more legs under the skirt. Oh my gosh. Like,
but you put it out there. That's what they be saying. You put it out there for people. And
it's just crazy because, like I said, I don't judge anybody promiscuous, but it's crazy how normalized it is in society to judge somebody off of what they're wearing. And y'all, I could literally rant about this because I just personally feel like it's a colonization mindset. And I don't say that about everything. And obviously, I know a lot of different countries, modern day, especially countries in Africa that, dress modestly, people from Tim's place, Nigeria, was dragging her, and I know Nigerians believe in all that stuff, but that's also kind of like a colonized version of Nigeria. Like, just because it's in Africa does not mean it's not colonized and stuff. Because if you think about it, not to go too deep in it, because I definitely will talk about this topic during Black History or something, because I want to go deep into it. But if you think about it, y'all are like carrying on this idea of our culture, our ancestors, where we came from, to be sinful and disgusting. And it's really odd because there's so many tactics they've used to make people. And when I say, like our people, I'm not even just talking about Africans. I'm talking about people from the Caribbean, indigenous people, all of us who wasn't like from those specific parts. We wore less clothes and function in society fine. And one of the things to make indigenous people and Africans and everybody look dumber or less civilized than everybody else, be like, look, they're so sexual. Look at their dances. Look at their clothes. They're too sexual. And it's gotten to a point where we feel that about our own roots. And I just really wish people would see the beauty in the adult human body, emphasis on the adult human body, and with a person experimenting with learning to love their body and learning to be comfortable seeing their body. It's just very fascinating to me.
And stop being uncomfortable with us being comfortable.
Yes,
Like, you
if
be
you're not
comfortable with what
comfortable,
you're comfortable with, and let
if you're
us be
comfortable
comfortable with what we're
covered
comfortable
up head to toe, I support you because I want you to be comfortable.
with. Right, that's
But don't
your
tell
business.
me what's be comfortable, and don't tell me not to be me because you're uncomfortable with me being me. Because I'm not hurting you at all.
Exactly. So yes, do you be comfortable with you? Okay, so let's. Oh, she's talking. Oh, okay. Let's go here on site. Post this Raw Ali. Glorilla had some things to say about relationships. Let's hear what you got to say. Sorry, I didn't share the screen. What am I doing? Here we go. Screen share. Here we go. Oh, it started. Sorry. Thank you. Okay, so stop sharing the screen. Okay, basically, she was just, y'all heard what she said, okay? 50-50, because you should not want to have all the burden placed upon yourself. Brah, you don't want to be lazy. Brah. I have to slightly disagree with that. I feel like, for one, in a relationship, you should establish financial, like, you guys should have financial conversations before you move in together and decide to share financial burdens together. And you should also have, like, a lot of different we should do a whole episode on the things you should talk about before you decide to be serious with somebody, because you never know if your goals align, actually. But I feel like, to each his own. Each couple has their own flow and way of doing things. For me personally, I don't believe that you have to not be working and not be, being a boss or whatever you want to call it, just because your man is paying more than you. Okay, that's just my opinion. If you have a guy who is financially able, or who wants, because they should be financially able, and who also wants to pick up more of the slack, even if it's not 160, 40, 70, 30, whatever, you should still have the mindset to do something for yourself and not just sit around and not be working. That makes no sense. Just because he's paying more doesn't mean you have to not be earning your own shit. You could be having a savings account, maybe for vacations, or just, just in fucking case savings account, or whatever the case may be. So you could buy yourself things and stuff, since he's paying for the bills, buy him stuff, whatever the case may be. There's no reason for you to not have something going on for yourself just because somebody's paying all or more of the bills than you. What do you think?
Personally, I feel like too much of modern society, especially in the Black community, normalize devaluing what non-financial things in a relationship means and what it contributes to a functioning, healthy relationship. And I think, first of all, to each his own. I feel like the most important thing is that you find someone who is for you. There's somebody for everybody. It's so crazy because the first time I heard somebody else say this was earlier, literally, because I have watched Millie's live, And I just don't understand why people be having these type of debates online. Like it's okay to say like why you want things the way you want them, but like when I see like men podcasts or women podcasts, like men podcasts be about, oh, women ain't shit, they just want your money and stuff like that.
Oh, you just want me to
like,
pay for you
and
because
it's
you're
like,
pretty?
yeah, like you have nothing else to offer. It's like, okay, well, don't date a girl that just wants your money. You can't force somebody to not want something from you. If that's their prerogative, that's their prerogative. You could decide if you want to fuck with them or not.
Period.
So I feel like if you want someone who's like, I'm going to go to work too and stuff like that, like make sure you make that known, like you said. And like, oh, well, you know, once we have babies, I want my girls to stay home. I don't want my kids in daycare, blah, blah, blah. Make sure y'all talk about that stuff. Make sure y'all on the same page. That's it.
Right.
Like you can't force nobody to have a mindset. I don't think whichever one is right or wrong. Some women don't like to cook and they don't like to clean. And they like, nigga, we can go 50-50 on the bills. So we could go 50-50 in the house. Like it could be something like that. Or maybe you don't like to cook or clean and you don't want to work. You can find a nigga for you too. There is somebody out there for everybody. But I do want to say...
Before you move on, I just want to make a point. I'm not moving on. Oh, I thought I was going to make a point about a point you made. I didn't want to forget it.
Well, you making me forget what I was going to say.
Go ahead. Sorry. I thought you was moving on.
I wasn't.
Girl, you interrupt me all the time. Okay, go ahead.
I was just saying that basically, no, go ahead, Shanice. Just go ahead.
You forgot? Mm-hmm. Damn, my bad. Mm-hmm. That's my bad. I was just going to say that it's so funny how a lot of men be like, oh, we should be 50-50, but then y'all want the women to cook. Y'all want the women to clean.
That's what you was interrupting.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
What I was finishing to say.
Let's see, we're on each other's
brain. That was because that's why I said my first statement about undervaluing and devaluing what can be done financially in a relationship. And then when a guy gets money, or even a girl is just like, oh, my partner don't respect me, they don't cuddle me, they don't talk to me, and blah blah blah. Well, you devalue all that stuff in a person, and it's always about money, or you want to make sure people are not spending your money. So you got to really just look at what you actually value, because sometimes if you value somebody being at home, being emotionally available for you, being extremely supportive of your career, like traveling with you for your career and stuff, they can't have certain careers doing that with you.
Exactly.
And it's like, you got to see if you even have the lifestyle to do that, because maybe you do need somebody who's more about the home stuff than you, because you're too busy.
Exactly.
You know, with both of y'all being too busy, y'all home is not going to feel like a home. It's not going to be like peaceful. Y'all both going to be wanting stuff from home that you're not getting because both of y'all too busy. And I'm not saying like, I mean, that's always a cause in like celebrity relationships failing. We got conflicting schedules. We're always on the opposite ends of the world. Yeah, that can be very stressful. So while people try to pull a rank and be like, oh, I'm a boss, I got this money and stuff like that, it's like, that's not all that it's about. And you're devaluing the actual real characteristics about yourself. When all is said and done, when the money is taken away, you're devaluing about the characteristics of yourself and your partner. Of course, you want somebody to take care of themselves. Of course, you don't want a babysitter or whatever. But even still, some dudes like, look, I don't care if I got to pay for her nails. I don't care if I got to pay for her hair. I don't care if I got to pay for none of that. I just don't want to wash no dishes. I don't want to cook. I don't want to clean. And I just want somebody to come home that's peaceful. And, you know, people tend to be peaceful when they're not worked out and stressed out from having, you know, a crazy job. Everything to do.
And then coming home, taking care of the kids, cooking, cleaning, and, you know, doing your fucking laundry and all that shit.
And I know she didn't mean it this way, but she kind of described it like, you not gonna have nothing going for yourself if you're not paying the bills. It's like you said, yes, you can have something going for yourself. And even if you don't have an aspiring career, you can definitely be a person of value if you are actually, you know, operating in that sense of just doing whatever it is you guys agree was your job in the relationship. Like,
right, as long as you're doing your part, and like you said, that's what y'all agreed upon. You could be going to the gym, you could be doing a hobby, you could have a lot of, like you said, even if you don't have an aspiring career for yourself, that is nobody's business. Y'all have decided, I'm going to pay this, you're going to do that. And with whatever extra time you have, go ahead and do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. That is all that matters, okay?
And but you shouldn't, as an adult, if you're not married, you shouldn't be, in my opinion, not taking care of yourself financially. Somebody can break up with you. If y'all get married and you decide, okay, somebody got to get out for the kids and stuff, that's different. That's actually a union. And yes, you will have to pay up if you decide you don't want this life anymore. But if we just dating, no, you don't get to tell me I don't work or nothing like that. No, sorry. You can give me money, but I'm still going to make sure I can take care of myself.
Yes, I definitely agree. You should not leave yourself like financially vulnerable if you're not married. It is not a good position, guys. It is not a good thing, and I don't like doing it. So yeah, and I also feel like back to that statement that I had mentioned, like we mentioned earlier, a lot of dudes be talking about, women just want dudes money. Like the women have all these requirements for men, but what are they bringing to the table? To that I say, if you are not that man who wants that, like you had said, don't get it. There are dudes who want a woman because she's beautiful and she has conversation and they like her company and this and that, and they want to pay for all her shit. That's none of your business. I just don't like when people
labeling that as a simp, or maybe
like a gold, labeling her as a gold digger or something.
Yeah, labeling the guy as a simp and the girl as a gold digger always just gets me, because it's just like, even if I saw, like, I feel no type of ways, like if people will be like, oh, but they wouldn't say that about a guy though. Yes, I would. If a guy finds a girl
who wants to pay for all of his shit,
that's good for him.
And she's giving him this.
I'm not going to call her stupid for that. If she's getting what she wants from him, hopefully she is, and then that's the end of that conversation. It's
because they do get something from it. They're getting, most likely, they're getting the nookie. They're getting to be with a beautiful woman. That's what they want, okay? And they get her conversation. They get her energy. They get her youth, because sometimes it'd be like older dudes. They get that energy. They do get things from it. That's why they're there.
You know what I also find strange about society that nobody finds weird is how you hear all of these guys and females, guys and girls, be saying like, oh, you only have sex to offer. You don't have anything to offer but your body. And then when a girl sleeps around, they'd be like, oh, you're devalued because you sleep around. And it's like, okay, I'm not saying somebody is devalued because they sleep around, but going off that logic, if someone is devalued because they sleep around, doesn't that make their vagina, their sex, very valuable? So therefore, something that you do have to show, what are you going to do for me? What is this going to mean for me, me, quote unquote, devaluing myself by adding another body to my count? Shouldn't you do the most for this then, under your logic? Like, that is under y'all logic. That's not even under my logic, because I do, like I said earlier, I believe in soul ties. I don't believe in sleeping around, but I don't think someone is less valuable just because they're promiscuous, just because it's not something I would do, or possibly the type of person I would date. It's just something I don't want for myself. But then I should be asking for the most if I end up sleeping with you.
Exactly.
Because it's valuable.
Exactly. Girl, and then I just don't understand. And I always get the same answer. Oh, it's because men are different. But how is it that a dude can have like 30, 40, 50 bodies on them, but a girl, if she got 10 bodies on them, she is, I can't touch her. She got 10, she got 11 bodies, but you then slept with 50 girls. Like, I don't understand that. I think that's really weird.
I think men are different, but not in that way. I think a soul tie is a soul tie. Guys, They just lie to themselves. It's like when guys be like, oh, guys could cheat because they don't get as emotionally involved. Okay. definitely met niggas who would leave their girl for
the side
they're
girl
cheating with and stuff like that. Like, and you could be like, oh, that's different. No, that's very, very common. It's very
the
common for a
same.
dude to act stupid on his girl for another girl, to miss important events for another girl, to just straight up leave his whole family for. I just saw this report on 2 news anchors who were married who ran off together. I mean, they weren't married to each other,
Right.
obviously. They ran off with someone else. You wanna leave real quick and get them settled?
Yeah.
You can't turn on the song or something?
Oh yeah. Okay, give us 1 minute, guys. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Back to it.
You're funny as hell.
Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, that's pretty much it. That's pretty much all I had to say about that. I just think it's interesting. And I think that, to each his own. And if you're going to do 50-50, just make sure it's 50-50 all the way around. I don't think it's fair to say that we have to pay 50-50
financially
of the bills.
50-50, but you still want a woman to be coddling. You still want her to support you. You still want her to do your laundry, cook,
clean,
especially
take care of the kids. All of these things. It's like this is how.
And I'm not saying everybody who wants 50-50 want that. Like I said, if you want real 50-50, if you want to split household chores, split house bills, split all that responsibilities, both y'all have certain type of jobs, so y'all both are as available for the children as each other. And it's not just up to the woman to call off if the kids are sick. It's not just up to the woman to take the kids to the doctor.
Yeah.
The recitals and stuff, and find somebody for you.
Not only that, but at the same time, if you're gonna ask for 50-50 and only just do it financially, how can you say you want to be the man of the house? That is not cool, and that is not okay. You was just reading that. They wasn't saying that, but that's not cool. Like, you can't.
Oh, somebody said, hey, they door dashing. Did you say hey to them?
Yeah, that's Cassius and Mega.
Oh, hey, Megatwan. I read that DoorDash laid off 1,250 people because they overhired people because it was in high demand for the pandemic. And now they be having too much drivers, and that's why they be allegedly paying people $5 for a 15-20-minute trip. That end up actually taking like 45 minutes. So that's almost like $5 an hour.
That's ridiculous. I don't mess with them. But yeah, like I was saying, I just feel like you can't say you're the man of the house if you're talking about 50-50 and you're not, like, you only want to do 50-50 financially, but still say you're the man of the house. It's just not cool. And that's just not what's going to happen, okay? They be just wondering why, things don't, when they put their foot down, the ground don't shake the same.
Man of the house.
Because they be like, oh, I'm the head of the house. This is how things are going to go. Like, they're in charge. I'm in charge. And it's like, no, you're not. We provide the same exact thing. So it's like, it's almost, it just almost makes me feel like,
oh, go ahead.
The thing for me is, right, dudes will say, like the example we just gave, women say they want A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but what are you providing? I feel like it's the same thing when it comes to men. You can't have that traditional way of thinking about things if you're not going to be traditional when it comes to being the provider. And it's just like, not even just with finances, like I said, if we're splitting everything 50-50 chores and everything, I could still see you being the man of the house. I love you, I respect you. But if you're talking about 50-50 financially, and then me doing like everything else, like you want me to be the woman and you want to be the head of the house, when you put your foot down, the shit not going to feel the same. The ground is not going to shake. And, I'm just not going to respect you as the head like that. Like, you get what I'm saying? Because we're providing equally, and then I'm doing a bit extra. Shit, I'm the man of the house. The fuck?
I get what you're saying, like, by your definition of man of the house. But, yeah, I guess I get that. But like I said, I feel like with me, even if you pay more, you're still not making all the decisions. I mean, we just make them
No,
together.
not all the decisions, but like even if they're the man of the house, they never, I don't think, at least for me, make all the decisions, but you respect them differently. And, their word is more like, I don't know how to explain it. Like but you get what I'm saying? Not saying like
Kinda,
do everything
yeah.
he say.
Yeah.
Mega say he spent a whole hour delivering someone's food in Gary for $3. Oh hell no! I don't mess with
really
DoorDash.
needs to be sued. You need
Y'all
to
shouldn't
look
even
out and
order
see
from
if there's
them.
a civil claim against DoorDash. I wouldn't be surprised if they get sued. So
Yeah.
I'm telling y'all, I heard through the grapevine they was dogging people on them orders and lying about the distances.
Yeah. And they be taking you to the hood and shit. You gonna give me $3?
They be taking you far from the area that you're door dashing in.
I hate that. It's like if I started in this area, you gonna take me 30 whole minutes away, and then
they keep taking you further. Like if you go to a restaurant in there, then they gonna take you even further. They're
gonna take you like 20 minutes from there. Then they go like, why would you do that? My starting destination is. Then I gotta go. And then you gotta pay for gas. And by the end of the day, everything you earn when your gas tank. What the fuck is going on?
Exactly. But yes. So
yeah, it's pretty much all
look out for civil lawsuits. Yeah. But I was actually saying something. You interrupted me to read.
You interrupted me like 5 minutes ago. Go ahead.
But no, I'm just saying like I guess that's all I gotta say. Just when it comes to dating, when it comes to splitting responsibilities with your partner, just be on the same page as them. Be as open about it as you possibly can, because I don't even think you got to be quote unquote realistic if you open, because I promise you there's somebody out there for you. I promise you there's somebody out there that don't even care if you don't want to go to the gym, if you don't want to cook, if you don't want to. I promise you.
It's somebody.
You never know. Just be yourself.
He wants to join. How do you let I gotta send you the link. He wants to say something.
Okay.
Megatwan, real quick. Let me send you the link, sir. Look for a message in your phone. But yeah, this was fun. I want you guys to let us know how you like these podcast style talks. And if there's anything that specifically that you would want us to talk about, please let us know. You can, send us an email. I'll link our email below. And let me see. Copy link and send it. Give me 1 second. Sorry, guys. Okay, I'm sending it right now, so you could go ahead and join and let us know what is the real, what's the business. Okay, I'm sending it right now. Okay, so you're just gonna have to click the link, Megatwan, and then I will let you join in. Okay, and you guys let me know what you think about everything we said. Do you guys agree? Are you guys a 50-50 household when it comes to relationships? Is he still the man of the house, even though you're also helping him financially just as equally and still carrying all the burden? I don't know. Okay, Megatwan's about to come on. Hey, Megatwan.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm on the radio with T-Pain.
You're so ugly. What's up?
I'm out here doing DoorDash. I heard y'all speaking on them. I don't give a damn if I'm working for you or not. I got some shit to say. I got some shit to say about a couple different things, including the relationship shit. But DoorDash be having a lot of fucking nerve. I'm gonna let y'all know that right now. For a company that is aware of how much gas costs and how much the cost of living is, they be having a lot of nerve. And to be you have to keep your rating for your acceptance rate for the shit that you accept over like 54%. Otherwise, they stop sending you shit, or they send it to you slow, or gonna send you like the really low price stuff. Man, I'm all the way in Maryville, Indiana, and they started sending me orders to go to Lansing. Y'all, I wish I had took some screenshots. They were literally only trying to give me.
Did you accidentally mute? I can't hear you.
Let's check and see if you mute yourself.
Let me remove him and add him back.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you
Can y'all
now.
hear me?
Yeah.
Damn. Fuck. Can y'all hear me now?
We can still hear you.
Hello?
You can hear me?
Yes.
We can still hear you.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, I'm
I
sorry
can
because
hear
I'm doing
you.
DoorDash and like I got the anyways. They were literally every order that I got. I guess they didn't have any drivers inside the Lansing area, and like mind you, like I said, I'm in Maryville. And they were only like trying to give me. I think the highest they was trying to give me was $5. But I swear to God, everything was like $3, $2.75. Why the fuck would I drive 14 miles from Maryville to Lansing for $3? And y'all
And
got
then
the nerve to make people acceptance rate go down because they don't want to do that. Nigga, y'all can kiss my ass on that. And like Cassius was saying in the chat, yesterday I was doing DoorDash. The restaurant, I didn't even notice that the order that I had accepted was for can y'all hear me?
yeah.
We can still
Hello?
hear you.
The order that they had sent me there for was for 2 different people.
Oh, like you were doing a double order? That's what you mean? Uh-oh.
I don't know why he keep going out.
It's probably
Hello?
because I don't know why I keep doing that, but it was probably if I wouldn't have taken it had I known that it was only $6. Had I known that it was only for 2 people, I mean it was for 2 people, I wouldn't have accepted that shit. I spent a whole hour on the first person because their food took like 25 minutes. It wasn't ready when I got there. Then when I'm sorry y'all, I'm at my destination. Hold on. This ghetto is hell.
Ghetto
Hold
is
on.
hell.
But
Yeah,
since
you gotta
since
get off this live soon.
yeah, we're gonna get off after you're done. But since you're doing that, I'll just say this: I had tried DoorDash a couple of years ago
In your backyard.
downtown. And
You got what kind of drink you had?
okay, I don't want you to mute. Huh? Can I mute?
Here you go.
Yeah,
No
you
problem.
gotta try. You can.
Okay,
Turn
so
it
I
on.
muted him. There we go.
No
He
one, it
done
was 2
now.
people and it was only $6.
Okay, there we go. That's crazy. And I had tried DoorDash one time years ago, and they was doing the same thing to me. I was like, "You got to be playing." I went home. I was so, but I was so mad because it was my first time doing it. You got to make a certain amount so you could cash out. So I had to stay there and do like I don't know how many orders. It was cold. It was raining. I was so mad. But why don't you do Uber Eats? They're a lot. They pay better.
Because you gotta have insurance and I don't have none.
Oh, you funny as hell. I
You saying
can't.
that?
Right.
Oh, no. They gonna get you.
Right. They're coming, bad boys, bad boys. What you gonna do?
So can't
So-
do they ass. But DoorDash is for the birds. I can't wait till I start my new job. But I missed y'all whole relationship conversation. I think one thing, even though y'all kind of done with that, I run into a lot of narcissists. Like it is so annoying. Like, and I had just seen a post about it earlier. Like, beware of the people that when you first meet them, they want to.
Uh-oh.
Did he go?
Yeah.
They, I'm saying they calling you baby. Like, did y'all hear the first part I was saying?
No, you have
About
one out.
it was saying beware of people that call you like day 1. Day 2, they talking about day 5, they talking about they love you. Day 10, they want you to move in. And then by day 30, they act like they not into you like that no more. Blah, 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 blah. You're a fucking narcissist. Whatever. And I think a lot of times people don't be knowing what they really want. Like, and that's the one thing I really can't stand about people who claim they like you right off the bat before they even get to know 5% of who you are. And then as soon as they learn about 25% of who you are, which ain't even been nothing bad, but you start giving them that same energy they've been giving you, like, I might like this person too. I kind of noticed that. When you start liking somebody the way that they claim that they like you, all of a sudden they seem like they're not interested anymore. I'm like, what the hell is y'all problem?
It's weird. It's like they want to play games. It's like people just want to play games with you. So
no, I think people don't know what they want.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of both.
Yeah, and we could actually do an entire episode on this next week if you want to.
I think a lot of people can relate to a lot of scenarios that have that in it. A lot of situations that have that scenario in it.
Yeah, so that's a good topic. So next week, Megatwan, you could come on with us and we could get more into that. And then, we could come up with a couple of more topics to add to that. But unfortunately, our time is up. So we are going to have to hop off, but it was so nice to have you on. And I hope that you join us more often, sir.
Yeah, I really like having someone on here.
Yes, and hey to Cassius too.
Hi, Cassius.
So yeah, we hope you guys enjoyed these topics. Let us know if you wanted to do more podcast style videos on YouTube, and let us know if there's anything you want us to talk about. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, and we are going to holla. You gonna holla with us, Megatwan?
Holla.
I holla.